Messy emotions. We all have them, except for psychopaths. And if you think about what psychopaths are capable of, then you will immediately realize how crucially important emotions are in our lives. I will reveal at the end of this video which two emotions will and can literally destroy your life. Messy emotions. In my corporate life, I had a friend that was a clinical psychologist. We had a lot of good conversations. And one of those conversations, he always walked around and spoke about messy emotions. And he said, it's my messy emotions again. And I said, what gives with this messy emotion thing? And he said, well, think about it. Emotions will literally mess you up. They mess with you all the time. He said, like, as an example, this morning when I woke up, I didn't want to come to work. So, emotionally, I get frustrated and I get down on myself. And he said, then all of a sudden I have to take those emotions and subdue them so that the good emotions can come out, so that I can harness those to get into action, to motivate myself. The process of change. In other videos on my channel, I use an analogy of how we go from an old car into a new shiny car and how that process of change works. And you'll see that that process of change involves visualization and it involves affirmations. Now, in that process, you will go from here to there by refocusing yourself and changing your awareness, because you go from the old crappy car that you had to this brand new shiny thing. It is yellow, it's got red stripes down its side. You feel so great when you drive down the road in this new car of yours. You are so happy that you own a new car and not the crappy old one again. You're ecstatic that you were able to sort it out to be able to buy that car. As you can hear, emotion, emotion, emotion. It is emotion that got you out of your old self into your new self. It is emotion, and it will be emotion that will get you out of your own old comfort zone into another new comfort zone. In that process, one of the most destructive emotions that you will come across would be fear. As you leave this comfort zone and just slowly start moving towards the other, you get the fear and you go back. You start moving, fear, and you go back. Start moving, fear, and you go back. Now, the answer for that, also on my channel later on, I will make videos specifically about how to counter fear. And I'll give you affirmations how to get rid of that destructive emotion so that you can move on. However, as you come out of that comfort zone, you go fear and you go back. You come out again a little bit further, fear, and you go back. A little bit further, fear, and you go back, until you get to the point where there's no more fear, because you have put in the place of that positive emotions that will move you forward. The other thing that will continuously hold you back is self-doubt. Again, going out of your bubble. You go, oh man, am I sure I can do this? Nope, go back. Hey man, can I really do this a little bit further? No, 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 what will other people say? And you go back. You snap back like a rubber band. Again, the same process to get rid of that will launch you forward. Self-doubt is very, very destructive. When we were in the process of going through from our corporate life into buying a small boat and crossing an ocean, In that process, we put a lot of affirmations in to make that dream become a reality, which it did. You can also watch that on this channel. I was at a friend's house having a barbecue, which in South Africa is called a braai. So just in the middle of that, I climbed into my car and drove back to our old house. And I just sat in front of our old house for 15 minutes, thinking of, what are we doing? Is what we are doing really the correct thing? Are we literally destroying our lives? Why are we going through this radical change? Do you see what I mean? Self-doubt, it will always be there to try and get you back to where you are trying to escape from. Don't let it. Just don't. I overcame that because that was a struggle for me. Yesterday morning I woke up and thought to myself, yeah, you know, what am I going to do if this YouTube channel does not work out? There we go. That's self-doubt again. Get rid of those negative emotions through your self-talk that is keeping you back. You need to change your self-talk from being negative into being extremely positive. Now, I promised you that I will reveal the most destructive emotions that will destroy your life. Those are fear and hate. They go side by side. The one feeds on the other. The more you fear, the more you will hate. And the more you hate, the more you will, through that process, you will manufacture fear within yourself or others. Those two emotions are absolutely, absolutely destructive. Hate will consume you. It will literally take over your life. I've worked in corporate with people that was consumed by hate. And it's never a pretty sight. Those people, you will see them. It is like a big, unhealthy lump of cancerous growth within inside of you. And it will come to the surface each and every day. Haters will continue hating. Somebody that's consumed with hate will do hateful acts, will start hating by only hating some people, but that will gradually grow. Whatever happens to those people, they will be in a victim mentality. They will always blame somebody else. They will always say, it's not my fault, it is somebody else's fault. That's not true, it is your fault. How do you counter those? Well, on the spectrum, if that is hate, and on the spectrum, if that is love, that's what you do, man. You just attack that hate with love, and you just go, hey, come here, I will sort you out. Affirmations about love will get rid of hate. Thank you for watching. It has been a pleasure, and please stay tuned for my other videos. Have a good day.